25 years of getting ass fucked. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, when people say shit like that, it's an embarrassment because that just goes to show that we all think it's funny that prisoners are treated so poorly in America. And since we know that a large number of the people in prison in America have basically in there for drug charges, stupid little shit, little things that probably shouldn't be against the law. A lot of the people who are getting ass fucked in jail are just people who are either innocent, have done very little, or just got caught up in some bullshit and they're getting ass fucked in jail because that's how we treat people in America, because we have for-profit companies running our incarceration system. Like it's an embarrassment. It's a fucking shame on our culture that this is how we do it. Now, of course, this guy killed 8 girls. That's a horrible thing. He should go away for the rest of his life, of course. But what, to eat maggot-ridden food and get fucked in the ass? Is that what we think should happen in a civilized society? Because we're basically no better than the medieval kings of England? To the tower! Feed him the maggot meat. Like, is that what we do? He might deserve it, but that's not, he might deserve it, but that's not really up to us, right? It is a mark of our civilization. It tells you about us, how we treat those that we have caught on the wrong side of the law. We pass these laws according to our culture, and if you're on the wrong side of it, how do we treat you? Do we treat you with the dignity we would treat every other human being? Or do we laugh about how we have zero control over what our prison system is like, and people regularly get fucked in the ass, get regularly shanked and murdered, beaten, and we hope that happens to him? I mean, think about what we're saying about ourselves when we say that, right? That we're okay with our system being this. It's an embarrassment of our system. No matter who does it. You think a guillotine would be better punishment? No, I don't think the state should have the right to kill any citizen. No, I don't. I think you need to get this person. You have to decide whether or not you think that incarceration, if you think the justice system is about punishing people, is about rehabilitating people, is it about protecting us, the people who are on the right side of the law? Is it about protecting innocent people? Because if it's about protecting innocent people, then putting them anywhere solves that problem. If it's about punishment, then taking away his freedom of movement, that is enough. That is taking away his humanity immediately. To say that we're going to kill him, though, that gives the state, I think, far too much power. It's a solemn thing to take someone's freedom away. Some people think it's a worse than death, a worse fate than death. I think it's worse fate than death, taking away my freedom. In other countries like Norway and stuff, they put them in, they give them a house and they put a fence around around these like, it looks like a neighborhood kind of, and they're not allowed to leave. Somehow, maybe it's because they don't incarcerate as many people. We incarcerate more people than anyone else on planet Earth. America does. We have more people in jail than anybody else. A higher percentage of Americans are in jail than any other place. Yeah. You like the sodomy part? No, I don't. Torture. Like, are we okay with torture? Even a rapist and a murderer. Is it okay to torture them? To torture a rapist and a murderer? And when you say it's okay to torture a rapist and a murderer, if that's okay, then we have to also be okay with other countries raping and torturing and murdering according to their culture. If we as a culture say rape and murder are wrong, especially this, in this case it's rape and murder, right? If we say as a culture raping women and killing women is wrong, well, then when we go to, I don't know, Taliban controlled Afghanistan and they're torturing people for other reasons, then we have to be okay with it. I don't think it's okay to torture people. I don't think it's okay for the state to torture people. It's already a lot to take away their freedom. It's a huge solemn thing to take away someone's freedom. It's a very, very serious thing. What if he was a billionaire? Well, if he's a billionaire, yes. Up against the wall.
Now, Democrats in the House Homeland Security Committee.
I mean, I guess you know what's funny now. You know what's funny about that statement? What if he's a billionaire? You're so right, because this guy killed 8 women. Horrible, horrible, horrible thing. It's a disgusting thing that happened. But Brian Thompson killed thousands. And we cry about him as a culture because Luigi Mangione shot him in the head. And we're all going to say Luigi Mangione as a culture, not me, maybe not you, but as a culture, we're going to say Luigi Mangione is the bad guy here. And I think that's so funny that these billionaires are killing far more people. The billionaires are killing so many more people, and they're all free. But we'll have a giant, most Americans will say we need to torture this guy, this Gilco killer, well, this Florida serial killer. No, let me see, Long Island serial killer. I don't know why I think everything bad happens in Florida. I love Florida. I love Florida, everybody. Long Island killer. He killed 8 women. Torture him to death. Hundreds of thousands. Yeah, but Brian Thompson deserves to live. The family who he did it to should choose. I've heard that lots before. The real McCoy, the family he did it should choose. But then that makes us a lawless society. Like, either we are going to be a country of laws or we're not. If we're not, then we should just tear it all down. Then the family should just decide all the time for everything. If then the family should also decide if my house is robbed, what we should do to that guy. Then the family should do the verdict, right? The family, maybe not the verdict, but the punishment, right? If you rob my house and the cops catch you and we try you and we determine that you are guilty, then I get to decide what your sentence is, right? Because I am the aggrieved. Well, that's not how it works. That would be insanity, because you'd have people saying all sorts of crazy shit. We just get to decide, the aggrieved family. The justice system is not in place to give the aggrieved some sense of closure or peace. That will never come. That won't come, because there is no such thing. There's no such thing as retribution. Even if they just walked up and shot him in the head right there in front of everybody, that moment that we just watched in the courtroom, nobody would feel better. Your kids are dead. People always think, because in the movies we've been trained that that revenge. We have the fantasy, right? Everyone's got the revenge fantasy. You always want to get one over on that boss who treated you badly, or that woman who broke your heart. You always want to get back at them, right? That's all fantasy, man. That's all. You never feel good. You never feel good when you get revenge. It never works. People always think it will, and they never do. Benjamin Netanyahu has been trying for 30-something years to get revenge for his brother's death because a Palestinian killed his brother. RFK Jr. has been trying to get revenge on the Palestinians his whole life because a Palestinian killed his father. Do either of those people seem like they're okay? We've had a whole genocide against the Palestinians. Do you think that everything's cool now with Benjamin Netanyahu? Everything's okay now?